Well, if I thought floor 26 was boring, floor 27 is quite a doozy. Oh man, this map, it's tough. I mean, it was long. I finished it in like 13 and a half minutes, as you can see. What can I say about this map? It goes back to that concept we've gotten, like, not too long before this map, where I'm talking about rooms that are just like tight, like the tight corridors and everything, where there's not too much room to wiggle around. But then again, you gotta be careful with the guards, cornering you or coming up from behind you. Especially in that first room. That opening room is deadly because, well, you go out that little alcove in the start area, and you think that that's just all that's around it. But you walk out there, then there's two hallways that lead down to other hallways, and guards can easily just corner you in there. What's also tough, of course, there is also a Shustafel usually is wandering around behind you, which is what you saw me being aware of course. I mean, this map really isn't that confusing. It looks a little bit confusing because of all the locked doors. Like, if you're trying to have like a smooth flow, navigating the locked doors is pretty difficult because of how similar everything looks in that first room. Of course, it doesn't help also that, I watched Link Game 203's Let's Plays of this game most of my Let's Plays on YouTube to just get to know like where things are in the maps. And I think he definitely started getting the non-locked doors first in a different order than I did. So I think that's why when I got to the room where the bronze key, that's why I used the knife, because I had like 50 ammo. I didn't want to just drain it all in a big room like that with that mosh pit. Oh boy, I mean, it's definitely a long map. It's very confusing in some parts, mostly because of the first room with the locked doors, but the tight corridors definitely, make things tougher, because you can just walk around right around the corner, you just get sniped off by like an officer or something like very quickly. I mean, as I talked about on floor 26, those officers, yeah, they're not that difficult to kill at all, but if you take them too lightly, they'll definitely mow you down. But yeah, I mean, definitely also limited on ammo also, be wise to that. I mean, once you start finding the secrets though, I mean, you should be able to stock up pretty good. But yeah, that's it for floor 27. A tough map, long and a lot of tight hallways. Let's move on to floor 28 in the next video as we continue to get closer and closer to the Fortress of Hollenteufel and Hitler himself. Until then guys, I am the Club of the Man, 1993.